The following is a presentation of PH Athletics.
Welcome to Ladies Lacrosse Senior Night. Tonight, we gather to recognize and celebrate 6 special young ladies for their hard work and dedication to the Pascack Hills Girls Lacrosse program. 5 of these young ladies have been 4-year members of the program, with many of them being exceptional multi-sport athletes while also excelling in the classroom. Because of the leadership, drive, and strong play from these individuals, the Broncos have a record of 8-4 so far this season, leading the team to the number 16 spot in the Bergen County tournament and the first county win since 2019. Before we recognize our seniors, we would like to join Bergen Tech in recognizing their seniors for their dedication to the night's program. Number 16. Sheila Amandi. Number 25, Mia Cooperstein. Number 27, Rebecca Brown. Number 29, Lena Kobo. And number 48, Isi Barak. Well done, ladies. The underclassmen of Pascack Hills Lacrosse program would like to present a bouquet of flowers to each of our seniors as a token of their appreciation for all they have done to make our program the best it can be. We ask that the players in turn pass those flowers on to their parents as representation of thanks for all that they have done throughout their lives to help make them the fine young ladies they are today. Our first senior could not be in attendance tonight, but we would like to recognize her just the same. Samantha came out for the team this season and has truly grown so much in 2 months. Her pressure on the defensive end helps rattle opponents and has also helped push and improve our team's attackers. We are so thankful for Samantha's positive attitude and willingness to work and learn. Our only regret is that we didn't get to have her all 4 years. Samantha will be attending Boston College this fall, where she will be studying early education. Senior number 17, Samantha Manishian. Moving on, Carly is such a positive player, and her love for the game and her teammates is evident. Her skills have improved so much since she started lacrosse as a freshman. Carly is a true team player. She stepped up as a goalie for her first 2 seasons and made the switch over to attack last season. Additionally, her kind nature makes it easy for teammates to gravitate towards her. She's been such a positive role model for younger teammates. The entire program was so excited when Carly scored her first varsity goal this season. That speaks volumes as to how she is viewed by her teammates. Carly will be attending Coastal Carolina University this fall and will be studying psychology. Number 2, Carly Bermesian. I know I'm a little late to the game, but Carly was met at the middle of the field by her parents, Lindsay and Sam. Madison has been really coming on into her own this season, as she becomes more and more comfortable with each game as a strong lockdown defender. Her competitive nature helps set her apart. Madison started this sport as a freshman, and by watching her on the field, you would have no idea. She started as an attacker her first 2 seasons and then made the switch over to defense. We are so glad that she did. She causes many turnovers while defending in the CSA with knockdowns. Madison will be attending the University of Florida this fall and will be studying business. Number 7, Madison Babb. Madison's being met at the middle of the field by her parents, Kristen and Jason. Sally, a.k. Sophia, has played a huge role in leading our defense over the last 2 seasons. After seeing her during preseason in her junior year, it was established very quickly that her forever home would be the crease. This is a position that requires great communication skills, quick decision-making, and pure toughness. Luckily, Sophia excels in all of those areas and then some. We are proud of how much she has improved in all areas of the game. She seamlessly causes a turnover and then runs up the field to find an open teammate. She is coachable as they come. Sophia will be attending St. Mary's College this fall and will be studying nursing. Number 20, Sophia Sally Saljinin. Sophia will be met in the middle field by her parents, Mario and Christine. And I guess family members, Annalisa and Charlie. Sloan is a vocal leader and can be heard on the field directing both the defense and the attack. She never gives anything less than 100% on the field and can play just about anywhere. Low defender, midfield, or attacker. Sloan will go anywhere we need her to, and she rises to all of the challenges. If we need to shut down an opposing team's player, Sloan often draws that task. It doesn't matter how many times she runs up and down the field. She just keeps going. For this season, Sloan has 17 goals and 3 assists. For her career, she has notched 36 goals and 7 assists and has been a huge part of our defense since the beginning. Sloan will be attending the University of Colorado Boulder this fall and will be studying leadership and community engagement. Number 29, Sloan Irizarry. Sloan is being met by her parents, Julie and Mark. Sarah has developed such a passion for lacrosse and is so evident by her effort and determination every game and practice. Clara is a true leader by example. She makes everyone around her to be better and play harder. Through her hard work and dedication, Clara transitioned from attacker her first 3 years into a key midfielder this season. We rely on her to apply pressure, transition the ball, and lead our attack. It doesn't matter what role or position we ask her to play. We know that Clara will give it her all the entire game. For this season, Clara has 24 goals and 4 assists. For her career, she has 27 goals and 7 assists. Clara will be attending the University of Maryland this fall and will be studying psychology and on the pre-dental track. Number 33, Clara Kim. Clara is met on the field by her dad, Jun Kim, and her grandma, Singjong Park, and teammate and sister, Anna. The coaching staff has really enjoyed watching these 6 individuals grow over the last 4 years as athletes, people, and leaders. They were responsible for elevating the level of play in our program through their leadership and dedication to the sport of lacrosse. They will be extremely missed next season by all of their coaches and teammates. A thank you to all of the Pascack Hills girls lacrosse players and fans for an awesome lacrosse season. Go Hills! All right.
Great ceremony here at Hills. We apologize if the audio was a little screwed up. It was very windy up there, and our mic does not take too kindly to that. We're going to go dark, and we'll come back in time for the start of today's girls lacrosse game. Again, Pascack Hills taking on Bergen Tech. Game has just begun here at Hills. We're scrambling because there's a lot of stuff going on. We just finished a softball game as our girls beat Cliffside Park, in 5 innings. I think the final was 18-5 there. Baseball is also having a game as they take on Old Tapan, a big win as of right now for Pascack Hills. They're up 4-1 in the bottom of the 6th, I hear, and my usual cameraman, Alex McKay, is actually over there right now keeping the stats for baseball. So once that game ends, which it should soon, he'll come over here and we'll be back to our usual non-glitchy camera on the top of the press box. But for now, I'm Matthew Merlino. We thank you for joining us on this senior night for Pascack Hills Girls Lacrosse. They're taking on Bergen Tech right now. They are in possession. And I believe that is the senior Sloan Irizarry, who's readying for a free position here. And a free shot for Irizarry coming up right now, who has 17 goals on the year. Here it comes. Irizarry scores, but there was a whistle before. She hesitated a little bit. Perhaps that was the issue, but we shall see. Looks like they may be positioning her behind the net now. Does look like it. You're looking at Sloan Irizarry, number 29, the senior behind the net for Pascack Hills, trying to score her 18th goal of the season. Tried to pass it down to her senior teammate, Clara Kim. Kim got it back after mishandling and now finds the junior Astrid Veloso, who leads Hills in all of their scoring categories. Has a nice pass down to Kim, who scores an early goal for the Broncos within the first 3 minutes of this game. And that will be Kim's 25th of the season and Veloso's 23rd assist. So she is on 94 career points. We're also watching, along with all of our seniors tonight, the junior Astrid Veloso came into this game with 93 career points, wants to get to that 100 career point mark tonight. We'll see if she does. She already has an assist, so she is on 94. Face-off win for the Broncos, scored by the sophomore Emily Driver. She goes down to Kim, looking for her second, and she's got it on a nice snipe. 2 quick goals for Clara Kim. And that one, I believe, will go down as unassisted, or the assist will be credited to Driver. The Broncos 8-4 this season, a great improvement from their 6-9 record last year. They were 1-6 in league play. This year 3-1 with still, I believe, 2 league games to go. Another win for Driver here off the break. She may look to score herself. The sophomore on senior night impeded in front of the net, and it looks like she'll have a free shot. With 25 goals on the year, 6 assists to go along with them. A shot from Driver, scored, and it's a 3-0 Hills lead already. Three goals in a single minute. Scored the first with 9:43 on the clock. Now there's just 9:10 to go. Driver hit a little bit as she tries to win the face-off. Lost it while trying to pick it up. Now this is Irizarry with it. Irizarry was hit, and she'll have yet another free position with another chance off the free shot. Again, 17 goals on the year, looking for her first today. Definitely a senior leader of this team, along with Kim. Good save there from the Bergen Tech goalie, who we believe is E.C. Barak, the senior. That'll be her 198th career save. So we're following Veloso, looking for her 100th career point, and we're following Barak, who's looking for 200 career saves. Veloso is on 94 points right now. Barak, as Veloso shoots and scores to make it 95 career points for her. And a 4-0 Hills lead with her first goal of this game. Barak, again, as we said, on 198 career saves, but missed that one. Continuing the first quarter here, 8 minutes and 2 seconds to go after a timeout called. And a goal for Astrid Veloso on 95 career points with a goal and 1 assist today. Here is Sloan Irizarry, who does have a goal today, the opener. And she was stopped in front of the net once again, so another free shot for Irizarry. Irizarry's going to pass to Kira Hickey, and they work it behind the net. This is Kim, and she's got it. Clara Kim just outside the crease, looking to find somebody. It's a heavy lacrosse week this week on PH Athletics, our final before the state tournament begins, with baseball next Tuesday. Irizarry with a bouncer to score her second of the day and the 5th of the game for Pascack Hills, with 6:58 to go. So that's her 19th goal of the season, Sloan Irizarry. As we were saying, a big week of lacrosse here on PH Athletics. Obviously, we have the girls today out of a multitude of sporting events here at Hills. We have baseball currently on their way to a 5-1 win against Old Tapan, and actually I think they have scored that 5-1 win right now. So a big win for the Pascack Hills Broncos, if the Game Changer app is to be believed. Also had softball with a win on their senior night, defeating Cliffside Park 18-5. But we are here for girls lacrosse, their senior night, taking on Bergen Tech. Tomorrow, Big game for Pascack Hills boys lacrosse. They're going to be in Old Tappan tomorrow, taking on the Knights for a league title. The Broncos and the Knights both undefeated in the NJILL Cullen division so far, and we shall see who comes out on top there. That's a de facto league title game, although we don't want to call it that just yet since there are a few games left for both schools in the league season. Then Wednesday, we have a doubleheader, actually. If you remember back about 2 weeks ago, we had girls lacrosse against Wayne Hills, as I think we're going to get a Bergen Tech free position here. Goalie for Hills is Asia Crandall today. 5:45 left in the first quarter, a 5-0 Hills lead. Bergen Tech will not get their first goal of the game. A good save from Crandall, who's done very well between the pipes this year. As we were saying, for Wednesday, we're going to have a doubleheader. That game about 2 weeks ago with girls lacrosse against Wayne Hills, that was delayed by lightning. We'll make up the final 3 quarters of that one Wednesday at 4:30. It will be followed by the boys lacrosse team taking on Bergen Tech for their senior night game. That's scheduled to go at 5:45, but we shall see if it goes on time. Great pass there to Maddie Babb, who scores the 6th goal of the game for Pascack Hills, and Babb, if the stat sheets are to be believed, has her first varsity goal on her senior night. Great time to get it. Six nothing Pascack Hills, 4:50 to go and counting. Matt Merlino with you on this Monday afternoon. Thanks for joining us and celebrating our many Pascack Hills seniors tonight in this girls lacrosse program. Crandall with another save off the free shot for Bergen Tech. The Knights still scoreless. It is still 6-0. And now the sophomore Kira Hickey trying to work things up the field. Hickey passes it just a bit too high for the senior Carly Brimijan. And at the back of the net, it is Bergen Tech ball. On the ground right here in front, Bergen Tech with it. Had to figure some issues out with our camera up top, but now we're all good, and we're all set here in the first quarter, where it is just about to end with 50 seconds left now and a 6-0 Pascack Hills lead. But Bergen Tech pressuring to get their first goal of this game. After Hills scored the opening 6, they have a good chance here, but they have to take it out. Sloane Irizarry in on the pressure. Peyton Benesato, the sophomore, with her. But we do have a stoppage with 31 seconds left in the first. This is a series that has recently been dominated by Pascack Hills. The Broncos, as the shot goes just a bit wide with 27 seconds and counting. The Broncos have won every meeting between these two since 2014. Bergen Tech took the ones in 11, 12, and 13, but they've played pretty much every year in the 2010s and then once in 2022, and all of those were pretty significant Hills wins. They're looking to get another one here tonight, up 6-0 as the buzzer sounds, and we end the first quarter. Welcome back to Montvale, where we are set to go. Matthew Merlino, along with my cameraman tonight, Alex McKay. We thank you for joining us here on PH Athletics as we bring you Pascack Hills girls lacrosse on their senior night, taking on Bergen Tech tonight, and up 6-0 on the visiting Knights after one quarter. We have a great night here. It's a little chilly due to some wind, but temperatures and pretty much everything else is all good to go. Feel Memorial Day coming already. A Bergen Tech face-off win here, I believe, from Mia Cooperstein. And now the Knights going to try and set up in the attacking end, looking for their first goal of this game. They've had a few good chances, but Asia Crandall's been able to stop all of them. We're trying to keep up with East Barak, the Bergen Tech goalie, who by my count right now is on 198 saves. Looking for 200 career saves there, as well as the Pascack Hills junior Astrid Veloso, who came into this game with 93 points and looking for career point number 100 as just a junior. Has 35 goals and 22 assists on the year for a total of 57 points this year. She added a few last season. Pass inside, goes to nobody. Hills able to pick it up. And Maddie Babb, the senior, who scored her first goal on Varsity earlier this game. In fact, it was the one to make it 6-0, made the save and found the goalie Asia Crandall. Bergen Tech still with it. They've had it since the start of this quarter, so about 2 minutes now. Working it on the outside here. And picked up after being dropped by Olivia Domsky, a junior on a Bergen Tech roster that boasts 5 seniors. Contact on the outside. We get back going. That looked like a pass to me. It's on the net, but it will be Hill's ball, so I believe the officials judged it as a pass. Irizarry now taking things out from behind the net. No, I apologize, that's Veloso. Behind the net, Carly Brimijan here, the senior who got her first varsity goal earlier this season, looking for number 2 and number 1 on her senior night. Outside, Sophia Saljanin there, usually on defense, but it looks like she'll get a free shot here for her first varsity goal, if I'm not mistaken. At least her first goal this season, if it does become the case. This is Saljanin. Watch a shot. Score! Sophia Saljanin, her first goal of the year, if I'm not mistaken, her first goal of her career. And she gives Hills a 7-0 lead. $8:15 to go in the second quarter. Already 7-0 for the Broncos, who will play. I think it's a fact that they'll play in the state tournament. It is up to a seeding committee. It's not just power points, although for the North Group 1 rankings, they sit 10th of the 26 teams in there. So along with their 8-4 record and a top half finish in the league this year, should be in that state tournament once again. Kira Hickey coming in. Whistle will keep it with her and Pascack Hills, the sophomore who has shined this season. Definitely a bright spot for the future of this program. 24 goals and 10 assists in her sophomore year. Also a wonderful soccer player and a Bergen County champion in winter track. So one of the great athletes that we are able to have here at Pascack Hills. On the outside, Hickey. Here's Ari coming over. Nearly ran into Hickey. And now Irizarry has it at the top. Went over. Number 25, Olivia Giuliano, the freshman, with it. Pass to Hickey, and Kira Hickey scores, the sophomore, with her first of the game and her 25th of the season. $7 minutes, 11 seconds left in the second quarter here, and it is 7-0 Pascack Hills. Trying to keep pace with Wayne Valley. This is not a league game, but when it comes to Wednesday and they play Wayne Hills, that will be a league game, and it will be important to win because they're trying to keep pace with Wayne Valley at the top of the league. A win would tie them with Wayne Hills at 4-1. But Wayne Valley definitely the team to beat in the American Red Division of the NJI GLL. With a 5-0 league record, Hills did lose to them, but we do split titles here in high school lacrosse, so if Wayne Valley loses once in the league and Hills is able to keep just that one loss on their league record, they will split the title with Wayne Valley. That one deflected off of Crandall's stick. It is still with Bergen Tech here. Rebecca Brown has it. Brown had her pass tipped. Giuliano's over there. Have a whistle now, and it looks like Giuliano will get it back for Hills, and she'll look to break something off here. Hickey ends up with it. Off the pass, now Hickey tries to turn on the Jets, looking for her second straight goal. She'll take it behind the net instead, and will look to set up the Hills offense here. Just under 6 minutes in the second quarter. It's Brimijan behind the net. Don't know if you heard during the senior festivities, committed to Coastal Carolina next year. Brimijan gonna pass over. On the ground now, looks like Bergen Tech may have it. And they do, at least for a moment, pressured heavily. That is Yuna Chu, one of the many juniors on this Bergen Tech roster. Only 5 seniors, but plenty of juniors. I'd say about 70% of that Bergen Tech roster is made up of juniors. For Hills, this is the freshman Mia Parisi. And Parisi has her pass intercepted. And now the Knights are going to try and work it back in. 8-0 Hills, under 5 minutes to go. Bergen Tech looking for their first goal of this game still. Scoreless in the first quarter and the first half of the second quarter. Great defensive play from Sloan Irizarry to get the interception. Now Irizarry going to try and use her speed to take it all the way down. She's going to try and get through and look for her second goal of the game. If she can turn around and get through, she'll have to pause just a little bit. And that pass was deflected. Some harsh contact there. One Bergen Tech player sandwiched between 2 Hills players. And that will help the Knights gain the ball back. 7-0 Hills lead still. Sophia Gavosto with it. And now it was deflected behind the net for Kobo, with Clara Kim and Carly Brimijan pressing, but this is still Kobo with it. Now knocked to the ground. Brimijan tried to get it back, could not, still nearly out of bounds, and it looks like it does go out. No, kept in by Clara Kim. Kim with a great play to keep things going. 7-0 Hills, 3:27 left. Looks like the Broncos going to try and set up their offense here. That's Kim sending it down. Turn and shoot score for Irizarry, but I think we had a whistle just before it. Are they going to say it's a goal? I don't. They didn't give the signal, I don't think. No, they're going to start from the face-off zone here. This is an unusual ruling. Zirizeri was inside, so if there was a whistle, then it was on Bergen Tech. But Kira Hickey gets it back and scores her second of the game. 9-0 Broncos. Two straight goals for Kira Hickey. It is 9-0 with 2:49 left in the second quarter. On the break, face-off not won by anybody just yet. Bergen Tech is going to get the face-off win, and that comes from Mia Cooperstein. Cooperstein had her shot ricochet off the cage. There was a whistle, though, so it looks like she'll have a free position. Another chance for Bergen Tech to get on the board. Down 9-0 with under 3 minutes and counting. Now about 2:10 left in the first half. Cooperstein shooting on Asia Crandall. Cooperstein shot, scores. And Bergen Tech gets their first goal of this game. 9-1 off the free position from Cooperstein. The Knights 4-10 throughout this season, 2-3 in their league, the American Blue Division, where they are 4th of 6th. Only 4 wins this year against Mary Help of Christians, Clifton, Saddlebrook, and most recently a 12-5 win on May the 6th against South Plainfield. Against all common opponents between these two teams, Hills has beaten all of them. Bergen Tech has lost to all of them. 1:45 and counting in the second quarter. Bergen Tech has a whistle here, and it looks like another free position for the Knights. And I believe this may be Rebecca Brown. Can't be certain. It's tough to see the numbers up here. Brown loses it. Crandall makes the save. Parisi in some trouble. And Bergen Tech gets possession back. Velozo's back there to help. Pass inside, gets past everybody. Picked up on the outside for the Knights. By the looks of it, that is Daniela Anderson. No, sorry, Samantha Igat. Shot deflected by Crandall. Looked like Kate Glass also in there to help out. Did get a whistle, so I think we'll see another Bergen Tech free position. Under a minute left, 46 seconds to be exact. We'll see. It's going to be Hill's ball here as we get back underway, closing towards halftime. This is Olivia Giuliano taking it up. Good pass down, but is there enough time? Driver loses it off the pass. Peyton Benisato back behind the net with just 22 seconds. Brimijan, will she get her second career goal? Driver inside, passes out. Behind the net with Layla Fond, but they will not get a shot before the buzzer. And at the half, it is 9-1 for Pascack Hills over Bergen Tech. Back in about 10 minutes to bring you the second half of this one. Second half just in time as we get to start here in Montvale. It looks like it will be a Hills face-off win as we start the third quarter. Sloane Irizarry working it back over to Clara Kim, who has 2 goals on the night. And Kim gonna go over. Veloso behind the net, I believe. No, that's Brimijan. Brimijan losing it inside. And Bergen Tech takes it away. That looks like Brown. Rebecca Brown with the takeaway hit behind the head. And now we'll take it through. Again, a bit tough to see the Bergen Tech numbers from up here, so we're going to try our best to tell you who's got it. This is Sarah Shin. And it is Shin passing over. Some scrumming for it, and now Maddie Babb's got it. Babb, who had her first varsity goal earlier this game to make it 6-0. Gone past that point. It's 9-1 now, early in the third quarter. Babb turning. Babb getting through, and will pass to Kim looking for the hat trick. Nice pass, but it just gets through. That was Elswizy there. Now Babb. Pass down to Brimijan, just mishandled, and that looks like career save 199 for East Barak. Barak still with it in her crease. Waiting to see what she'll do with it. And Barak goes outside. It's defended well by number 21, Sydney Flans, the freshman. And now Aya Elswizy defending, but Bergen Tech is able to work it up. Number 20, Olivia Domsky with it here. Kate Glass jogging back with her, Sloane Irizarry and Clara Kim coming through, but Domsky looking for goal number 2 on the day for Bergen Tech. Hit inside, and she may have a free position here. No, it is Hill's ball. Thought the whistle would have given the Knights a free position, but it did not. That is Flans, whose shot went wide. Maybe they ruled it a pass because it's going to be Bergen Tech ball right now. Knights down 8. And we have another whistle. Bergen Tech working it down. Again, Rebecca Brown with it on the outside now. Bergen Tech working it behind the net. Pass inside, deflected down, and picked back up by Sloane Irizarry. Another great play from the senior. A nice juke move and a great pass to Clara Kim. Now Kim's going to try and take it all the way down. And she's got Flans and others to set up. Find Sydney Flans. Flan sends it down to Elswizy, who is able to pick it up. Goes over to Kim now. Kim waiting for the offense to set up. And now sends it down. Brimijan couldn't handle it. Bergen Tech gets it back. Dropped and picked back up. Kate Glass with it now for the Broncos. Pass down just a little too high for Brimijan. Taken back by Bergen Tech. Hills has had good chances, but has just missed on nearly all of them. A nice spin move there from Audrey Kim. A whistle now. And the officials will rule that it stays as Bergen Tech ball. They've worked it down a little further here. But now it's on the ground, and it looks like Bergen Tech has it back. On the floor again, and it ended up with Crandall, who goes to Irizarry behind the net. Tough contact for the freshman, Akira Soelier Matsumoto, but she'll keep it. And Matsumoto with the pass outside to Benisato. Brimijan shoots just wide for the senior and out of bounds. Out of bounds, working to retrieve it there is Flans. It's going to be Hill's ball, I believe. Yes, it will. Flans with Brimijan. Chance number 2. Forced outside. Now trying to get back in. Has to take the short pass to Kim. Just past 7 o'clock here on this Monday evening. Senior night for Pascack Hills girls lacrosse. Brimijan unable to handle that pass again from Kim. Now there's a scrum for it. Outside it goes. Bergen Tech ball trying to take it down. Triple coverage. Elswizy has to stop. And now it's Kim and Glass. Glass with the takeaway. And falling to the ground. Glass and a Bergen Tech defender. It will be Hill's ball with Kate Glass, the junior. And she'll immediately pass outside to her junior teammate Eden Sharon. Sharon worked it down to Kira Marat, the freshman. And now this is Flans. Flans with the tough catch from Elswizy. She's got it back. And now Driver. Driver back outside. Marat down to Glass, who just missed the pass. We have a whistle. Ball was not in anybody's possession, I don't believe, so we'll see what comes of this. I believe we're going to have a... indirect free position here. And this looks like Kate Glass taking it. Driver sends it down. That's Flans knocking it back out for Matsumoto. She's hit, trying to pick it up. 1:38 to go and counting in the third quarter. Still 9-1 Pascack Hills. I don't believe there's been any scores in this third period. So we get back underway. Matsumoto back out with Driver. Driver overcooked it on the pass to Glass, out of bounds. Flans was there, but they do call it a pass, so it's going to be Bergen Tech ball. Knights lost it for a moment with Astrid Veloso on the takeaway chance. Pass was knocked away there by Matsumoto, the freshman. And Veloso cannot get it back, but will get some help. And it's going to be her ball for Pascack Hills with 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. Veloso, pass bounces inside. Matsumoto there with about 4 Bergen Tech players. Another whistle with 29 and counting. I'll set up. Going to have to do it quick here. Down to 20 seconds left in the quarter. Matsumoto losing it. Can she get it back in time? Looks like Bergen Tech's got it. Can they do something in the final 15 seconds? Tech down the field with 9. Tech looking for their second goal of the game. Pass down inside. Good defense from Hills. One last second, and the buzzer sounds with Bergen Tech unable to get a shot off. Hills still leads 9-1 on the Knights at the end of the third quarter. Well, it seems to feel like Memorial Day weather here in Montvale, and that Memorial Day Monday means state tournament time is coming. Now, for baseball and softball, the PowerPoint cutoff date to seed the tournaments was moved to this Wednesday, the 21st. That means all games up to 12 o'clock on Wednesday will count towards state tournament seeding for baseball and softball. But in lacrosse, for both boys and girls, it's a bit different. A seeding committee will actually seed all of the teams in each of the public school brackets plus the big non-public bracket. Hills competing in North 1, where PowerPoints are still kept, is 10th of the 26 teams in that group. They should be in the state tournament, but you can really never know where they're seeded based on what the seeding committee thinks. So any and every game still mattering up until that seeding meeting on, I believe, May 22nd, which is this Thursday. After Memorial Day, state tournament coverage will try to make it to every game, but that's pretty unfeasible, so we'll try our best. We have baseball home on the Tuesday after Memorial Day, the 27th. That is the first round of states. Then softball, they should be in the state tournament. Right now they're straddling that 8-9 line to host a game. Their first round game will be on Wednesday the 28th. Then both boys and girls lacrosse as of now with their first round state games on the same day, along with baseball in their second round game on May the 29th. That's boys and girls lax in their first rounders and baseball's second rounders. So you can see that we are in a bit of a pickle here trying to decide which games to go to, but of course we'll figure out everything once we get there. And be sure to keep up with us here as Layla Fond scores, the sophomore, with a goal to make it 10-1 Pascack Hills. As we were saying, keep up with us here on PH Athletics, your home for all Pascack Hills sports, taking you through the state tournament. It's been a great year of all of our sports in the fall, the winter, a basketball season to remember, and plenty of great moments this spring. Free position for Bergen Tech here, looking for goal number 2 on the day. They won't get it. Shot went just a little wide. There is a new goalie for the Broncos here, and I don't believe I have her on my roster. Another free position for Tech. Shot right into the stick. Great save for Hills. Knocked down in front. Another whistle. But it is Hills' ball. Here's Driver. Driver with the nice pass to Layla Fond. And it's Fond going down to Glass. Is able to get it back. And Glass goes to Veloso. Veloso off the turn and shoot. She scores. Career point number 96 for Veloso. A huge star in this Hills program and only a junior, about to hit 96 career points. 2 goals and an assist today for the leading goal scorer and leading assisters so far this year for Pascack Hills. Came in 35 goals, 22 assists, 57 points. Has added 2 goals and an assist today for 3 total points so far. Still 8:14 to go in the fourth quarter and 11-1 Pascack Hills advantage. Great pass, shot, big save. Great save for Hills right here. And this looks like Hickey coming down the near sideline with under 8 minutes to go. Fond sent it down to The sophomore Lucy Hepson. Hepson inside. She scores. And that is Lucy Hepson with, I believe, her first varsity goal. 12-1, Pascack Hills. Looks like Clara Kim's going to take this face-off now. 6 minutes and 25 seconds to go and counting. A 12-1 Pascack Hills lead. A bit of a false start, perhaps. And another whistle. Down to 5.5 minutes left. Perhaps the third time is the charm inside. And this one is good and right into the stick of Sloan Irizarry as we get back underway with 5 minutes to go in Montvale. Irizarry down low. Good pass to Clara Kim. And now that is Kim's sister, I believe, Anna, the freshman. Sent it to Brimijan, looking for her goal today. Has a good chance there, just over, but perhaps fouled. See if she gets a free position here. No, it's going to be still Hill's ball, but I don't think Brimijan's going to get the free position, and actually they're going to give it to Bergen Tech. Four minutes and 10 seconds to go. Still a fight. Irizarry, great check to get possession back. Running with Brimijan. Now pauses and tries to get around the Tech defense. Slips right through it. Under 4 left. Hill's on their way to a 9-4 record. This not a league game, but helpful perhaps when it comes to state tournament seeding. Bergen Tech dropping down to 4-11 overall, and certainly hurting their case to be in the North Group 4 sectional tournament. The 8th straight Pascack Hills win. Bergen Tech has not defeated the Broncos since 2013, and it will stay that way. In their second meeting this decade, they met once in 2022 at Bergen Tech. That one a 12-2 Pascack Hills victory. So perhaps if Bergen Tech gets a goal in the final 3 minutes of this game, we'll be on the same score line. Brimijan looking to make it 13. Shot just over, kept in though. Looks like Clara Kim with it. They really want Brimijan to get that goal, and I hope she does. It'd be nice for her to get it on her senior night, but Bergen Tech not going to let up. Sharon with it now, fighting to get it back. Brimijan at the top. Now it's Kim. 2:20 left. Kim with the pass to Irizarry. Looks like they may have all seniors out there because Maddie Babs just came in. Irizarry, the senior, with, I believe, 2 goals today. Tried to find Brimijan on the far side, but lost it. Did get it back, though, and tries to set things back up. Irizarry at the top, under 2 minutes left. Sloan Irizarry. Pass down, went wide, picked up by Bab. 1:20 left. Bab had her first varsity goal earlier today. Clara Kim on the outside. Marley Goldstein and Clara's sister Anna, along with Ed and Sharon also in there. Carly Brimijan and Maddie Babb. Bergen Tech grabs it back here with 40 seconds to go. Tech looking for goal number 2. Low shot, bouncer, missed, and it will be picked up by Hills. 35 left, so they're perhaps going to try and get one last goal and try and get one for a senior. Sophia Saljanin had her pass blocked down, and now there's a fight for it. Bab in there, Saljanin as well. But it'll be Irizarry who comes out with it with 10 seconds to go. And it looks like that may do it, unless Kim wants to press here with 5. Looks like she'll just run things out, and it will be a 12-1 victory for Pascack Hills over Bergen Tech on their senior night. Join us tomorrow afternoon on Tape Delay as we travel to Old Japan for a league title match with Pascack Hills Boys Lacrosse taking on Northern Valley Old Japan. Final score for Montvale 12-1. Pascack Hills Girls Lacrosse over Bergen Tech. See you tomorrow. See you Wednesday for a lacrosse doubleheader. Till then, this is Matthew Merlino. So long from Montvale. Thank you for watching this presentation of PH Athletics. For more information, head to hills.pascack.org/athletics.